Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Here we talk about spirituality and healing with Indian classical music. I am a Hindustan classical vocalist and I talk about how we can heal ourselves and do so many things with our body by using the right kind of music. And welcome back to all of you who has subscribed to my channel, and those who haven't, please do subscribe. It means a lot to me. And if you love and like and share, it will reach out to many more people to raise awareness about healing yourself with Indian classical music. So let's talk about the power of mind. And I'm going to give you a real example of my own life. So there was an accident in my family due to which I was also involved in that fatal accident, and I was in ICU for almost 4 months with no chances of survival. In 24 hours, I had lost my mother and I was unaware because I was in a kind of coma myself. And the doctors and I was succumbing to the injury. The doctors then played with my mind because my sole intention was to make sure that my mother was all right. So they kept telling me that your mother needs you. You need to stay alive for your mother. You need to heal for your mother. And something switched in my brain because I was in a semi-subconscious state. So I was fighting to get back so that I could reunite with my mother. It took me 4 months to come out of the ICU and back to the hospital, only to find out that I lost my mother 4 months ago. I had no inclination to live anymore. But Reiki came into my life, changed my thought process, and made me realize that there is a purpose for which I am alive today. Fast forward to many years now, I'm blessed with a wonderful person as my partner and husband, 2 extremely beautiful children. And I am so grateful to life. I know it has taken a lot from me, but it has also given me back with absolute open arms 100 times more. So we can choose to either be in the victim mode and say, why me? Why this happened? Why, and more whys. We remain in that state of mind and our body automatically acts accordingly. And we attract more and more incidents that was really something that we don't want. But because we are giving energy to what we do not want, that is what universe is giving back to us. Just a thought, like how Luz Hay had said, is just a thought. You change your thought and everything else changes. And that's exactly what I did. I changed my thought. I had the will to live. I had the will to come back into the life to make a difference. And today, the reason why I'm telling you this story is because you will understand that this girl, who many years ago had no chance of survival, is sitting here smiling and talking to you about an incident as if it did not happen to me, but I can talk about it and yet be grateful. And all that with the power of our mind. Now, how does it relate to music therapy? I'm a Hindustani classical vocalist. I have been singing all my life. And very late I realized the healing properties of our ragas. Because our ragas, the notes, are taken from nature. So we automatically understand the sound of nature and imbibe in our body. So the various combination of notes has a different frequency which comes to our brain through our ears and makes a difference in touching the frequency of our nerves, and it calms us down, relaxes us, rejuvenates us, increases our brain power, strengthens our memory, enhances focus, lowers blood sugar level, lowers blood pressure level. And as we all know that if we are relaxed, if we can de-stress, 50% of our problem is gone, right? So how do you use music? Well, there are various ways of using music. You can, of course, use any kind of music which really feels close to your heart, which invokes a feeling. It can be a memory, it can be an incident that really you feel so good about it. So your mind tells you to be happy every time you hear that sound. And that's how it works. It's just the sound waves. And mind you, this is not just woo-woo stuff. It's backed by science because it's a non-invasive intervention and which can go along with your normal any other therapy that you're taking or medication. And even if you don't have any ailments, don't we all want to relax? Don't we all want to be happy all the time, have the right thoughts, and give energy to the right things in our life? Because one thing really COVID taught us, what is important in our life. So let's give energy and power to what is important in our life. And if it's music therapy, then there has to be music, right? So let's listen to a music so beautiful, and then let's transport ourselves to a world where everything is beautiful.